Hey, this is John Bolger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a test drive of the Heritage H-137. I'll tell you all about this very cool guitar after I tell you about how we're recording it. Couldn't be simpler. We're just running the cable directly into this tried and true Fender Supersonic. We're in the clean channel. We'll go the dirty a little bit later on. They're both basically flat. We're miking with a Royer R121, and that's going into an FG Quartet and into Pro Tools. So just straight in, blowing and going. So let me tell you about this guitar. Heritage they're kind of a wonderful historic company. When the Gibson plant moved from Kalamazoo, Michigan, where it had been for, I think Orville Gibson himself started the company there, I don't know, at the turn of the century. When they moved the plant to Nashville and I think Memphis, some of the former employees of the company kept it going under their new brand Heritage. And it's great because they were using, I think, a lot of the same machines that basically the guitars that came out of that plant in the 50s, like those great 59 Les Pauls, et cetera, were made on, by some of the same guys, the same employees. So that is, Heritage is the right name for this company because it really is this rich heritage of painstaking care of details and love of the art of luthierism, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, these guys, it's old school craftsmanship, and I really love that. And that is what they're doing here. They start with good ingredients. Lawler pickups, which Lawler really has the P90 thing nailed. So the Lawler pickups are just killer, and I'll just kind of go through them right quick. I came in on the neck, which, I mean, I love a P90 in the neck. It's in the front. I was doing a little homage to Stevie Ray Vaughan, but you can see a P90 in the neck almost has like a fat Strat kind of tone to it. It's not quite a Strat, but it's definitely not a humbucker. It's somewhere in between. It's really wonderful. So just dig this. There's like this real clarity there, but warmth. Anyway, I love that tone. And of course, if you want to bring down the tone a little bit. You know, even warms it up to that almost like a big jazz box at that point. The two together. Just again, real clarity. And then on the bridge, you got that spank. So just some great spank there. Anyway, let me tell you the rest of the ingredients and then we'll get into dirt sounds. So as far as ingredients, what Heritage is going for is kind of a loving homage to those 50s era Les Paul specials and juniors that were made in that same plant years ago. They're going with a flat top, all mahogany, one piece, and it's just really a beautiful guitar. Mahogany neck. And I just like the idea of one chunk of wood, right? I mean, there's got to be some resonance in that, you'd think, because you've got one just chunk of wood. Rosewood fingerboard, mahogany body, mahogany neck, 22 frets, and these are kind of a medium size, medium jumbo, not too big, not too small. Nitro finish, which I think they've always done nitro finish there. And I think, nitro is just, it's just got to be more resonant. You don't have like plastic keeping things from resonating. So it breathes a little bit. And I like the way it wears. I think that's great. They went with the old school wraparound bridge, but you can see it's compensated. So like the original design of the juniors and the standards back in the 50s, they just did a plain wraparound that wasn't compensated and had some inherent intonation problems. But this one, I think, through a combination of this compensation and the way it's set up, it doesn't have any glitches at all. It seems really dead on. So controls, kind of a standard Les Paul setup. You've got a Switchcraft switch up there with a 3-way, 2 volumes, 2 tones, 500K pots. And Grover tuners, which is a kind of a standard upgrade that most of those old 50s era guitars went with anyway. They're just made better. So I kind of love the simplicity of the design, and it just really sounds great. Let's put a little bit of dirt on this thing so you can hear what it does. So in the bridge. Hey, just for shiz and giz, I've got my 58 Les Paul Jr. here, made in the same factory, maybe by some of the same guys, just 60 years earlier. Let's just do a quick taste test, just for funsies. Okay, so here's the Junior. And again, I think it's too cool that it was made same place on, maybe the same machines for all I know. So this guitar, I definitely hear it's a little buzzier and maybe a little warmer. But again, that's 60 years on these coils. So who knows what kind of magic 60 years will have on the Heritage. Let me go back to the Heritage. So now, Heritage. I don't know, man. Blindfolded, I couldn't tell the difference. Maybe you can. Maybe I've lost too much hearing. but they sound basically the same to me. I mean, factoring in different strings and 60 years of wear and tear. Anyway, I'm really impressed. I think it's so great that Heritage is around and that they kept this kind of amazing tradition going. So good on you, very cool guitar. To read the full written review, go to premierguitar.com. While you're online, make sure you like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our ever-growing YouTube channel. We'll keep you up to date with all the gear geekery out there. This is John Bollinger. Till next time.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on PremierGuitar.com.